guys, welcome to Rustic GH. We are going to continue our Excel tutorial. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so the last time we ended at that is the cell reference, right? So okay, now we have active cell. So this is the currently selected cell outlined by a green box. Now, someone may ask, what is that thing? We'll go there and see. Now let's move on to the next one. We are still on terminologies. We have that is the active cell is the cell that you are currently working on. So any cell that you click on, you know that we said a cell is the intersection of two rows and what the columns. So if you select a particular cell and you want to type, or that cell is ready to accept data or accept information, right? That particular cell is called active cell, and that cell will be highlighted with a certain deep that cell will be highlighted from the others, right? Okay, so now we have workbook. This is an Excel file that contains one or more worksheets. So the workbook contains one or more worksheets. It means the worksheets are the singles. So the workbook is the combination or multiples of what the worksheets, right? So the workbook is the combination or multiples of worksheets. So every Excel that you are going to open, you will see that we have 2 or 3 worksheets in that cell. So the multiples of that worksheet is called workbook. Now we also have, that's the worksheet. These are the different documents nested within the workbook, right? So maybe the worksheet 1 is this, or that is the form 1 scores, or the worksheet 2 is the form 2 scores, worksheet 3, and then the worksheet 4. So all these are different, that is sheets nested in that, well, within that workbook, right? Now we are continuing with it. Worksheet tab. These are the tabs at the bottom left of the spreadsheet, right? So we have some tabs at the bottom left of the spreadsheet. We'll see all those things, but we just want to know the meaning so that when we get to the practical, then you see it yourself. Columns and row headings. These are the numbering and lettered cells located just outside of the columns and rows, right? So now selecting a header highlights the entire row or column. Now, we also have formula. We have formulas are mathematical equations, cells references, or functions that can be placed inside a cell to produce a value. Formulas must start with an equal sign. So now, if you want to type a formula, we have functions, right? So now every formula begins with what? Equal sign. So if you want to calculate a certain cells together without bringing the equal sign, you will see differently that the cell will not work, but it will take it as what the input type, like maybe the text or the numbers or whatever, right? So if you want to type any formula, you need to include or begins with what the equal sign. Now, formula bar. Every formula that you are typing also has a certain bar on that spreadsheet or the Excel that will be there. So in case you make any mistake, you can go to that bar, you click on that cell, go to that bar, then you make any changes over there, right? Okay, so the formula bar is the long input bar that is used to enter values or formulas in cells. It is located at the top of the worksheet next to the function label, that is the FX label. Okay. Now we also have address bar. This bar located to the left of the formula bar shows the number and letter coordinates of an active cell. So we have that particular address bar, right? It is located to the left of the formula bar, right? So The left of the formula bar shows the number and letter coordinate of an active cell. Now, and also we have something called filter. We all know filter is like a funnel. So these are the rules a user can employ to select what rows in the worksheet to display. This option is located on the top right of the home bar under sort and filter. An auto filter option can be selected to show rows that match specific values. Now, autofill. This feature enables users to copy data to more than one cell automatically. With two or more cells in a series, a user can select both cells and drag the bottom right corner down to autofill the rest of the cell. So now, if you are typing something like if you want to numbering 1, 2, 3, and the rest, maybe your students or the data that you want to use, we have something called maybe the serial number. So that serial number needs what? To be numbering. You are going to numbering. We have something called autofill. When you use that autofill, it will automatically arrange it or numbering it as that is ascending order, right? For you in a series manner. Okay. Now we also have autosum. This feature enables users to add multiple values. Users can select the cells they want to add and press the Alt and equal keys. There is also a button to enable this feature on the top right of the home page above fill and to the left of sort and filter. So you see the auto sum also over there. You practice with that. We also have pivot table. This data summarization to sort and calculate data automatically. This is located under the insert tab on the far left. Pivot chart. This chart acts as a visual aid to the pivot table, providing graph representations of the data. It is located under the middle of the insert page next to maps. You will see that. Source data. This is the information that is used to create a pivot table. Okay. Now, so we are done with the terminologies and we are going to move on. Let's see, do we have? No. So we are going to move on to the practical. So now this is Rustic GH for you. If you want to learn all these things, how we design all these things, you can contact me on the 0245938900. We appreciate your participation. So if you want to you know how to use PowerPoint presentation to design some very things, you can contact me. I will try my best to guide you because I want to help. So see you in the next video from Rustic GH. Bye.